Hello, Nerdy-Nawg-Dawgs. I want to talk to you about your assignment today, quartering the cross. So this is kind of similar to what we did in our notebooks yesterday. And when we look at this cross, we see that there are 5 parts, not 4. There's 5 parts. And to put something in a quarter, 1/4, TH, right? 1/4 would be a quarter of the item. Now, again, this is kind of tricky and deceiving because there are 5 parts to your cross, not 4. So it's not easily quartered. But what it does mean is that we can look at any single square and we can put that single square into quarters. Okay. So what does a quarter look like? Well, quarter could look like this. And if I had to color in 1/4 or 1/4 of the square, right, I could go ahead and color in just one part. And that would then be 1/4. But if I actually need to quarter the entire cross, that means I need to put all of this into quarters. Okay, so I could look at this as individual squares, and then I could color in 1/4 of each of these squares. And then what that would mean is that I have quartered the entire cross. Okay, so do you see that there? Now I have quartered this cross. And if I were to take all of those squares and add them together, it would be 1/4 or 1/4 of the entire cross. So the easiest way to look at this project is by taking an individual box and doing one box at a time. Okay. But there's plenty of ways that we could quarter a single box, right? I could then color in one of these triangles, and that would be 1/4 of this box, which means I'd have to do 1/4 of that box, 1/4 of that box, 1/4 of that box, 1/4 of that box if I were to quarter the entire cross. So what happens if I take this cross down here and I color in one entire box? Well, that's not quite a quarter because there are 5 boxes. So I would still have to add on one additional piece. Now this cross is quartered. So I want you guys to get creative and look at coloring in 1/4 of the entire cross. It might just be that the easiest way to depict that is by going each box separately and individually. So check out some of the cool samples that my students have done last time. My expectation is that this is your practice page. And then when you turn it over on this page, you use color, you do your very best job, and you choose your best model to quarter the cross. Good luck.